Hi, friends. Welcome to Peace is Here, the daily series exploring the architects of enough. Today we continue our theme, Stewards of the Earth, by diving into the life and wisdom of Rachel Carson, the marine biologist who listened so intently to nature she became its most crucial voice. Architect of Enough. Rachel Carson listened to nature, and when its voice threatened to fall silent, she spoke for it instead. Born in 1907 in rural Pennsylvania, Carson's childhood on a farm near the Allegheny River gave her an early intimacy with the natural world. Though she initially studied English in college, she shifted to biology, earning a master's in zoology, and eventually became a marine biologist. Carson's early professional work included writing radio scripts and essays for the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, and she matured into an influential author of books exploring marine ecosystems, including The Sea Around Us, written in 1951, which was a major bestseller. By the late 1950s, Carson turned her attention to the indiscriminate use of synthetic pesticides. Her studies culminated in Silent Spring, written in 1962, a book that warned how chemicals like DDT disrupted ecosystems, harmed wildlife, and threatened human health. Silent Spring was met with fierce attacks from the chemical industry, but it resonated deeply with the public. It is widely credited with triggering modern environmental awareness and reforms, leading directly to new regulations and the eventual ban of DDT in the United States. Carson died just 2 years after the book's publication, but her legacy endures. She taught the world that the absence of life, the silence, can be a warning sign we ignore at our peril. For those curious to read her work, Silent Spring remains foundational. The Enough Reflection. Hear what's quiet. Rachel Carson urged us to notice what is fading, the songbirds, the insects, the subtle hum of life. If we lose that sensitivity, we lose connection. Try this. Tomorrow, spend 5 minutes silent in a natural place, a yard, park, window. Note what you hear or don't, to remember that absence can speak just as loudly as presence. This tip reminds me of one of the Peace Stuff tips from Peace Stuff Enough, the new companion book to One More Year. You can find it and follow the Kickstarter at avisgolfspec.com/Kickstarter. Pedro says, Rachel Carson was so devoted to the sea that she owned a simple, undeveloped piece of land on the coast of Maine, which contained only a small tent and a deep tidal pool. She spent summers studying the life of that single tide pool, proving that profound scientific discovery could be made with the utmost simplicity. What in your life is becoming quietly diminished? Wildlife, silence, small signals, but you've overlooked it. What small act today can honor the whisper, not just the roar? Words to keep. Carson offered this line which links our attention to the earth with our own inner resilience. Those who contemplate the beauty of the earth find reserves of strength that will endure as long as life lasts. It is a gentle summons to attention, a reminder that beauty is not trivial, but sustaining. If this daily message has brought you peace, please take a moment to subscribe and share this episode with someone who needs it. That was the life and wisdom of our architect of enough for this episode. If their story has inspired you to seek your own path to less consumption and more contentment, then please step off the treadmill with me. Let's learn from the architects of enough and discover together that for our planet, for our community, and for ourselves, Peace is here. To follow my work, including the new book, Peace Stuff Enough, the entire Pedro the Water Dog Saves the Planet series, and the podcast archive, visit aviskalfsbeck.com. That's also where you can find the link to my current Kickstarter. Our music is Dalai Lama Riding a Bike by the talented Javier Peque Rodriguez. You can find links to his music on Spotify and Bandcamp in the show notes. Thank you again. Listen for the peace.